Hey guys, welcome to my page Black Lens, and today we'll be talking about Hawaii, the experience in Hawaii. I've had a few questions back and forth with, like people asking me, what is Hawaii like? And they sent me a list of questions that I would like to address today. Right off the bat, we'll dive into the first question, and it is Hawaii that expensive? The first question is if Hawaii is expensive. Yes, Hawaii is one of the most expensive places that I've been to. Gas prices are extremely expensive. The price of milk is expensive compared to the mainland. And I think the bulk of it has to do with the fact that this place is an island. It is like in the middle of the sea, basically. So everything needs to be shipped either from the mainland or neighboring countries. And those taxes and stuff on the shipment is what makes this place so expensive to live. Are there a lot of blacks in Hawaii? So not necessarily. There are blacks, but not like on the mainland. You see blacks here and there, but most black people that you see on the island are some way somehow associated with the military. So, and a few people coming out here for vacation, but I rarely see people who've been here for like 10, 15 years that are blacks. It's not really common. You wouldn't find a lot of blacks here. Does every branch have a post or base in Hawaii? So Hawaii is one of the few places where every military branch, except the Space Force because it's a newer branch, but all the other branches, so we have an Army base, we have Air Force base, we have a naval base which is combined with the Air Force base, which is Joint Base Pearl Harbor, and then we have Schofield. So we have basically all the branches serving out here, but for the most part, every branch has a base out here. Is Hawaii a place to live or just visit? Now, the way I look at it is, like for me, I'm not here just to come stay here, right? I'm here on an assignment, so it makes a difference. Now, I've been stationed here, or I'm stationed here for 3 years, right? So I'll be living out here. Now, living here, my first 6 months, I did basically everything there is to do on the island. I did all the hikes. I took all the pictures I wanted to take. I did all the great and awesome things. I saw the nice beaches, the clear waters. I saw all of those things. Now, it is amazing, but I feel like it is more fantastic if you come out here for a vacation, because you have a short period of time. You try to do as much as you can, but if you're living here on the island, after a while there's just so much you can do. It takes you about 2 hours to circle the island, so there's just so much that you can do before you run out of ideas and you get bored, because it's not like you can take a road trip. You're not going anywhere. You're just circling the island basically. So that's what I think. I think it's better to visit than to stay here and call here home, unless you like the beach and you want to be by the beach for the rest of your life. I would highly suggest you look somewhere else and rather come on a vacation here. What is the ambience like? So Hawaii is the 50th state in the US. So Hawaii, most people ask, am I in Hawaii or am I in the US? Now, Hawaii is part of the US. It's just the only state that is an island and has separated itself from the mainland. But at the end of the day, all the US laws from the mainland, we go under them here. Now, we spend $1 just like the mainland. We do everything just like the mainland. It's just different. Now, given the fact that it is different means that Hawaiians are a little different. So there's more locals here, there's more tradition here, because it was actually the last state to be added. So it's not as Americanized as the other states on the mainland. So there's a little change in tradition, like they maintain their heritage here. Some of them do the dressing, you see their dancing. Even when you look at the people, you can tell that there is a difference between what you see on the mainland. So that's what I mean by what does the ambience feel like. Do the natives dress Hawaiian or American? Well, I'll say that. So, not really. They don't wear like the things you watch in Moana with the leaves and stuff. I mean, they wear it of course to dance, to project their tradition and stuff. But you wouldn't see someone strolling into Walmart with a bunch of leaves around their waist. No, they don't do that. They dress just like anyone on the mainland or whatever. Now, on one different thing about Hawaii is, unlike the mainland where people wear suits and ties and stuff, a few places do, a few businesses do, but most of them is dressed down. So you see them with like these t-shirts with nice flowers, and it's like a casual dress down stuff. Like Hawaii is not one of those fast-paced places like New York is. So Hawaii is pretty chilled, laid back. It has the tropical vibes, just, you know, relaxed beach type of. Next question: is it better as a military person to live on base or off base? Now, I get that question a lot. On base has a few advantages, meaning that first of all, you are closer to your workplace, right? So you're like 5 minutes, 10 minutes the max from your workplace. You can do your grocery shopping on base. You can purchase gas for cheaper on base. Those are the few perks that come with it. But some people don't want to be poking through their windows and seeing their workplace. So in that case, I would highly suggest that you live off base, because when you live off base, you get to interact with Hawaii, the Hawaiian culture itself. Like on base is Americanized on base, but if you want to explore more of the whole Hawaiian theme and stuff, I'll highly suggest you stay off base. I get a lot of questions with people saying, how is network like? Like with all these mountains, do you get service and stuff? Yes, we actually have all the 4 major carriers out here. We have Verizon, we have AT&T, there is Sprint, there is T-Mobile. To me, I find that Verizon works best, but other people will say otherwise. Others will say AT&T, just like the mainland. Everyone has a preference, right? And for internet, I go with Spectrum. Spectrum does a good job. I don't get like lagging network. I mean, everything is just like the mainland, regardless of the mountains. Everything works perfectly out here. So you don't get calls dropping because you're driving through the mountains. No, as military, do you have the time to enjoy the island? Yes, so just like any job, you have your you do have your days that you work and your off days. Now, most people try to stay within the Waikiki area. I mean, if you made it all the way to Hawaii, Waikiki is the last place you want to be, trust me. But that is where 90% of the tourists go to. But if you're living here as a military, I highly suggest on your off days, take a hike, climb a mountain, do something, go to the beach, take a surfing class, take a diving class, parasailing. We have all the water sports you can do, jet skiing. You can do all of those things. And if you want to interact more with the locals, you can head over to North Shore. North Shore is about an hour away from Honolulu. You can head over to North Shore and get to enjoy the poke. That is like the fish meal, the traditional fish meal here. You can interact with the natives. You see a lot more Hawaiian people. I mean, when you see them, you will know, because they are well built and tall and unlike normal Americans who look like. But yeah, I'll say that if you're military living here, take the time to explore the island as much as you can. And if you get tired of Oahu, guess what? There is about 6-7 islands out there. You can go to Maui, Big Island, Kauai, all these other islands that there is. And it's a very cheap hop. Like, it costs you like $60 to fly from here to a different island. Question, which is, how was the weather like? So obviously, since I've been here, there hasn't been any snow at all. I haven't seen any type of snow. I'm not shoveling snow, which is a good thing, because on Christmas you can actually be at the beach, which many people can't really say, because many people are used to a cold white Christmas with hot chocolate, cuddled up, watching a movie and stuff like that. But in Hawaii, it's the other way. On Christmas, you come to the beach, you see people surfing because the weather is warm. On the average, I want to say Hawaii is around 75, 80 degrees on the average throughout the year. And also there is during spring it rains a lot, so there is that tropical feeling. I mean, if you've been to any other island, Jamaica, the Caribbean, Madagascar, all these places, is just the same as Hawaii is. It doesn't get, I mean, certain nights it gets chilly a little bit, but it doesn't get cold where you need like multiple layers of jacket. No, it doesn't happen out here. Is Hawaii strict on agricultural imports slash pets? So if you have, if you're military PCS in here coming out here for an extended TDY or anything of that sort, or just moving out here to stay here, right? If you're coming, just know that if you have little siblings, dogs and cats and stuff like that, and you plan on bringing them here, just know that Hawaii is pretty strict on the quarantine process. So expect your pet to be quarantined anywhere like 3 days all the way to 30 days. It just depends. For the best reference, I'll highly suggest that you go to hawaii.gov. It has the up-to-date information on the quarantine process, the documents that you need, and the stuff like that. I'll put the website in the description below. And also, when it comes to agricultural products, they don't really allow you to buy foodstuffs and like try to import sums of foodstuff from other places into, because they try to, you know, protect this place from all this viruses or stuff that can happen as a result of importing food and stuff. So they are pretty strict on that. So that has been it today. If you guys did enjoy my video, please please subscribe to my video if you enjoyed it. And if any of this information was beneficial, feel free to share this video, pass it on to a friend who plans to come here to visit, or even if they are military folks, just pass it on to them. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on this video. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.